Hello everyone, welcome back to World of Warships, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Tier 6 premium battleship, the Warspite. The first and thus far the only Royal Navy ship in the game. It's got a pretty little camo scheme going on. It's sort of like checkered-ish. Anyway, let's take a look. Artillery is pretty good. At least the rating is pretty high for a tier 6 battleship. We've got secondary armament, my bad. Rate of fire 2 rounds per minute, so standard 30-second reload time. We've got 56.3 second 180 rotation time, but that takes forever. Dispersion at 16.3 kilometers is 219 millimeters, which isn't great, but it'll do. 11,400 damage armor piercing damage on a citadel hit, 5,300 max HE damage, alright. So yeah, 16.3 kilometers main battery range. It's got nearly 54,000 health, not bad. Let's take a look. Orlikon and Vickers 2 pounder Mark 8. That's... Ah, the pom-pom. That looks devastating, doesn't it? Yes, she's gonna butcher all the AA defense, all the planes that will attack her. Moving on, maneuverability, terrible as you might expect. And she gets detected at 14 kilometers. Does he have any? No, of course he doesn't have any upgrades on there. You could probably get a lot more out of it with gunfire control system and at the very least main battery modification. It might even be worth attaching a main battery modification too, just to get the traverse speed down somewhat. But yeah, we don't really have a lot of captain skills on this either, because my friend doesn't have a lot of high level captains. We've got expert marksman at least, that's gonna be useful. And situational awareness. So, battleships. I've never had a bad experience with battleships before, now have I? Yeah, this is gonna be painful. Anyway, let's take the grand old lady out for a battle. Well, there we go. We've got a Colorado, Nagato and a Fuso on the enemy team. And they've got a Mogami, Atlanta, Pensacola. Nothing that we can't handle in theory, although with only 16.3 kilometers range we are going to be a bit limited. At least we have a Tirpitz on our side as battleship. That should help even the odds a little bit. There we go. Load in. Start speeding ahead. Now we're gonna have to keep in mind that these turrets turn terribly slow, so we're probably gonna start heading towards B right away and then try and maybe control the middle or something. We'll see, I guess. It is a pretty beautiful ship. I like the bridge especially. It's really beautiful.
General quarters.
Let's get some armor piercing in there, just in case we encounter some cruisers or anything that might be nasty. I'm pretty sure these guns are slow even for battleship standards. But yeah, beautiful ship at least. Now the Warspite itself is not so much a well-known battleship in the Royal Navy, but she did do a lot of things. She was involved in a lot of fighting and she didn't sink, which is probably why she is one of the less remembered ships out there. It's all very unfortunate, but there's nothing much you can do about it now, I guess. And that Farragut's gonna go over in between the islands. I don't really blame him, seeing how he's an American destroyer, but at the same time it would be lovely to have him in the middle and spotting targets for us. At the very least keeping enemy destroyers at bay. They've got 4 destroyers. All of them bloody Japanese, so we're not going to be able to see them until torpedoes are under the water. Nothing spotted this far, and it's a bit annoying, but we're going to need to get in close anyway with this beautiful ship. You can see the torpedo belt on the side there. Beautiful. British sure knew how to build ships. Like for example the Congo was British built. And then later modified by the Japanese from a cruiser to a true battleship. God, this is pretty slow. Where's the action at? Come on. Adigo, can you see something over there maybe? That would be just fantastic. Oh, we've got a lot of enemy ships over there in the corner. Well, we've got our guns pointed in the right direction at least. Now we're just waiting for something to shoot at.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
There's a Fubuki in between the islands. That's not exactly what I want to fire at, but you know, if nothing else shows up and it takes long enough. There's a Nagata over there, that's annoying. Oh, Mogami. Let's see what the lead is. Looks reasonable. Of course all those shots are gonna miss because it's me firing. Yeah. Well, that and he was smart enough to turn away. Now we're just waiting to reload. There's an Arpeggio Miyoko. He's probably doing a little dance himself. Oh, there we go. We've got an Atlanta incoming. Too bad we just got our shots out. Looks like we're gonna miss the Miyoko. Unfortunate as it is. But that Atlanta's gonna come towards us. He's gonna put down 1,000,000 rounds, but then we will be able to retaliate against him. And he's not firing at us. That's lovely. Go get some shots out, maybe get a lucky penetration, that would be great. Oh, there we go, we got some 5 rounds, not even 4,000 damage. That's my luck with battleships in a nutshell. Just lost our Miyoko to a detonation, that's unfortunate. Go, shots out in the Atlanta again. Probably gonna miss. Oh no, actually landed some half decent hits. Still nothing to write home about. Okay, let's try and get these guns turned around before the battle is over. This is just terrible. Guess we're gonna be out of the fight for a while now. At least that Atlanta is bleeding. We might be able to land some more shots on him, who knows? Turn the ship around further. Get the rear guns on target, hopefully we get a hit. Another 1,000 damage. There we go, fire a few shots, you never know. Oh, there we go, we got a Citadel. That was fun. Can I get another one of those, please? That Miyoko's reversing. Why? I mean, I'm not gonna complain, but it's like the worst thing you can do with a battleship popping shots at you. Let's get some damage repairing. Taking some heavy fire right now. Calling in some assistance so we get a team to help, because we're taking heavy fire for no reason.
The ship is on fire.
Yeah, time to get the hell out of here.
Concentrate fire on the target.
He's out of range. I could pop a spotter plane, but then again I don't like spotter planes. No, that would be useless. We lost a lot of health, probably from that Nagato over there. Somewhere. If it would be great if our Colorado over there would finally join the fight. Yeah, he did nothing so far. Right. Well, we're not doing terribly. For once. It's a nice feeling. Team is making somewhat of a push on the flank. There's the Nagato. That's possibly the one that put shots into us earlier. We're detected by something. It's our friend in the Miyoko. Let's hope these shots land somewhere within the... No. Terrible. Way too much lead. Atlanta goes down. Seconds, just waiting. God, aren't battleships fun to play? Let's see, can we do anything fun over there? Nope, he's turning away. For God's sake. Yep, just a single hit for 1,000 damage. We're also being spotted by someone. Not anymore, so he's probably over there somewhere. Everyone's just dying all over the place. We'll start repairing some more damage. We're now out of position to fire on that Miyoko. Just my luck. Might as well start pushing through the narrows with the Cleveland, I guess. We didn't repair as much damage as we could have, but then again, I don't want to sit around on low health all the time. Okay, we got someone on our team complaining that someone else is using a bot, which basically means he doesn't know how to play the game. Well, either that or the guy is legitimately cheating, but... My instinct when people are like, yeah, he's a cheater, is like, no, you're just bad. You haven't done shit, and the Colorado's a bad battleship anyway. Anyway, there's the Nagato, the quote-unquote bot user. We might be able to get a spot on that Arpeggio Miyoko if we pop around the island here. Probably not, but you never know with luck. Oh, he's getting over there. We might be able to get some shots on him in a bit. He's pretty much dead in the water, but he's max range, so we're not going to be able to land any hits on him. Gonna keep steaming and try and maybe get that. You know what? Screw it. Let's full port and get these guns turned around. We are now spotted by some aircraft somewhere, apparently. That's a thing now. I mean, sailing over here is gonna get us in a scuff with that destroyer, but I think it's the best thing to do. That way we can actually get some guns on target. Even if it's just a Nagato. On the other hand, we do have that Mogami coming into range soon. Even if we're not going to catch that Miyoko, we're going to be able to put some shots in that Mogami. miss. Miles off. Bloody hell. That Miyoko's pretty tempting, but we're gonna go for the Mogami. There we go, shots out, looking good. He's trying to avoid, but it's no use. I've actually aimed and 3 shells hit, 4,000 damage.
The ship is on fire.
It's almost like the game is trying to make me hate battleships.
Problem solved, sir.
It's working very well. Yeah, of course. Sure, just bounce on a cruiser. Sure, that's accurate. It's not. Please kill him. Nope, minimal damage once again. He's gonna come in a torpedo range soon, so we're gonna hope that someone else finishes him off for us. We've got a destroyer probably crawling around our port side at the moment, which is all very unfortunate. I mean, that Miyoko's not gonna be able to get any torpedoes off of us now. Easy does it.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Right, back on the damage. We are out of damage control for the moment. We are... Great.
Hull breach. We're taking on water quickly.
Well, we're probably gonna... We actually managed to pull the match back somewhat. I mean, there's still a Mutsuki in the islands there, and that's it actually that can see us at the moment.
Solved, sir.
The destroyer that was over here near the north is gone apparently, so... Or is he? I'm gonna reload our high explosive just in case. We're gonna get these guns turned around to the north. There's a destroyer somewhere getting torpedoes off at us, probably. We already took enough torpedoes. Oh, no. There's a Mutsuki over there in the island somewhere. That narrows it down somewhat. Still gonna keep the high explosive loaded just in case. I mean, we are up 4 against 3, so we do have a theoretical advantage. But they have 2 destroyers and they are very hard to spot. I'm gonna try this plane out. So of course I still don't have the range.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Now, was that my eyes playing a trick on me, or were they in the capture zone for B for a second? Anyway, we've got a destroyer to our left probably. I'm gonna throw in a hard turn to port, to starboard. And we might actually be able to get some shots on that Nagato in this lifetime. Yep, aircraft are under attack. There he is, Mutsuki. So even though spotter plane didn't really help us get any damage on the Nagato thus far. Oh, we landed a 2,000 damage hit. Amazing. It did help us find this little bugger. We bounce with high explosive. Are you bloody kidding me? That is the biggest load of bullshit I've ever heard. There we go.
Enemy heavily damaged.
Why don't you chew on that, you little bugger?
Enemy severely damaged.
Torpedoes astern.
Torpedoes miss. Good.
Torpedoes astern. Torpedoes dead ahead.
Come on, yes! Yes, there we go. Now we've got that destroyer on the run. That Nagato's probably gonna kill us though. That's just the way of things. Let's try and get away if we can, but realistically, probably can't. We're gonna keep high explosive loaded just because of the threat of those destroyers that are lurking. None of our shells did anything. We're gonna be pestered by those destroyers until we die, probably. Although there's just 2 more minutes in the match, so we might make it out alive. Somehow. Probably gave way too much lead. Only slightly. We knock out 1 AA gun. Magnificent. Boys, we've just won the war single-handedly. He has lost his AA guns. Yep. Oh, those are actually pretty poorly aimed.
Torpedoes astern. Torpedoes astern.
Load armor piercing now. We've got to land a good hit on that Nagato. So all of our shots miss. He's now looking at us because, of course, looks like we're gonna die because battleship luck. We get shots off at least. Knowing my luck, they'll all miss. That's a reasonable damage roll, I guess. I'm still dead. We're actually not spotted anymore. That's a bloody miracle. He's still gonna kill us. Oh no, he missed.
Torpedoes astern.
You are the last hope.
Torpedoes astern.
What a team. What a lack of team. Jesus Christ. Now, I'm not an amazing battleship player, I will freely admit that, but oh my god. Now, can we finish off that Nagato with those shells? Nope, they all missed. Fucking battleship guns, I swear to God. Honestly, that's probably the best I'm gonna get with the Warspite. Like, you can tell I'm already getting salty from this shit. So, I'm not gonna take her out in another battle. I won't torture myself that much. That was the long game in the Warspite. It's an okay battleship, I guess, but then again, I am no expert on battleships. I pretty much hate all of them. I had some fun in New York, but that's about it. But yeah, next week we're gonna be taking a look at another battleship. Probably. Because I am 4 cruisers off of getting my first objective for the Arpeggio Congo, after which it's gonna be like 6 carrier matches and then an afternoon of playing. So next week we're gonna have at least 1 Arpeggio ship. But until then, if you've liked me getting salty over this battleship, then please do leave a like down below. It shows me that struggling with battleships is a thing you want to see continue. For some reason, maybe to torture me. Anyway, leave a comment down below if you have anything else to say, and I will catch you all next time. Have a good one, folks.